Hello my friends and welcome back to the Hobbysmith channel. We are going to embark on another adventure. I hope you'll like it. Maybe 5 years ago I had an idea which was about how to save police officers' lives in the line of duty. The idea is similar to what's known as the Magna lock for revolvers. About in the 80s, police officer had revolvers with a magnet in the handle, and they had a magnet ring on their hand, and when the police officer grabs the handle with the magnet ring, it activates a magnet inside the revolver's handle, which allows the revolver to be fired. As far as I know, this idea was successful and some police lives were saved. But as police forces phased out their revolvers and switched to pistols, this idea was forgotten. Now every year in the United States there are about 2 police officers killed with their own gun. And I'm drawing this from the FBI statistics. So some might say, well, 2 police officers, that's not that much, but even one is too many. Remember, there's somebody's father, somebody's son, somebody's brother or sister. It doesn't matter. Even one life is too many in my books. So basic idea was something similar, to use a magnet in a pistol, to put it in perpetual safety mode until the police officer draws the gun. Then the safety is off automatically without the need to switch something, push something which you may forget to push. No manual safety, but still keeping the mechanics, the simple mechanics in mind. Nothing fancy. We're not talking about a smart device here. A so-called smart device, smart pistols, which Joe Biden is talking about. It's nothing like that. What he's proposing, as far as I know, are in 3 ways, maybe more. One is a pistol to be activated with the fingerprint thumb, whatever finger. Boy, I would like to see that one, because when my finger is wet, I can't even activate my iPhone. So that could very well lose lives instead of saving lives. Then you got the one with the smartwatch. I saw just about a very nice video of Ian, the gun Jesus, Forgotten Weapons. He did one about a German smart gun with a wristwatch kind of deal, which was connecting with waves. And it was very complicated. It required a battery and you name it. That's a very dumb idea, in my opinion. Another one is with putting a pin code. Now imagine this. You're sleeping in your home, there is an intruder coming in, and I don't know, something like that. You jump up, that's unintended, that's my neighbor. Alarm probably on his car. Anyways, you jump up and you say to the intruder, but wait, hold, let me put my pen. Okay, now I'm ready, let's go. Excuse me, that was just funny. So, that's absurd. Another one was with, I remember, was with the Bluetooth, via Bluetooth. Well, I don't like the Bluetooth idea. I never liked Big Brother having access to technology and to cancel technology. What if somebody pressed the cancel button and you don't have the Bluetooth connection no more? Then you're going to lose your life. It's not going to save your life. So before I get attacked by anybody who doesn't like stuff on their guns, I just want to confirm strongly that this device is for police officers only, not for civilian people. It's only to try to save their lives. One extra step, that's about it. I don't see any use for civilians unless, I don't know, you keep it on your nightstand and your child might grab it, something like that. And then if they don't have the magnet, same like with the revolvers with the magnet lock. But some might say, well, the criminals may start carrying magnets. Well, I don't think criminals are that smart. If they are that smart to prepare for such event and start carrying a magnet, surely they can acquire a gun and not just wait for that moment so they can grab the police officer gun and employ the magnet and shoot the officer and etc. etc. No. If they're that smart and advanced, they can acquire their own gun illegally and they will never care to carry a magnet. The rest of the criminals basically are not very smart. They're high, they're in spur of the moment, they got some warrants, but they got no guns on them, so they start wrestling with the cops and trying to take their guns. Let me explain the idea kind of more into detail, and as we go along, as I'm making the invention, you'll be live witness to it, to its birth. You'll be cheering me on from the sides or cussing me. I don't know what you're gonna do. But that's the idea basically. Now the gun I chose for this invention, it's the Glock17 Gen 4. I chose it, it's a very common gun, polymer frame, widely used by the police, very reliable. Those are the points which I liked. Having a plastic pistol, it's very useful, as you're going to see later. The idea is to have a magnet in the police officer's glove, not like a ring. Now it's a bit different because if you have a ring, anybody can wear a ring. Now a criminal can put a magnet ring just in case if he goes into altercation with a police officer. That's smart because you never suspect that this ring might be a magnet ring. But the device which I'm thinking about is going to be in the glove of the police officer. Now, if a police officer goes out of his vehicle and sees somebody wearing gloves, then he might get extra cautious and tell him to take the gloves off, something like that. But it's not something which is going to be handy and at all times in you. And the device should be, the magnet should be in the police officer's glove. When the police hand grabs the gun, Glock activates the magnet inside, which unlocks the pin, and the gun is ready to fire. The gun should be in perpetual safety lock, always locked, only ready to fire when the police officer's hand with the glove with the magnet grabs it. It's going to be interesting. So I went ahead and I bought put a disclaimer here. I do not own a Glock, and I mean a real Glock. I do not own one, and knowing that this might not work, I did not want to ruin a real Glock, so I bought it's an air Glock. It's Glock17 Gen 4. It's an air gun, and I'll work on the frame. I hope that the frame is close enough to the real Glock so I can do the invention on this frame, and then like I gotta work on the housing, and then from there I have to buy a real housing, real Glock17 Gen 4. Work on that housing. Try to put this housing in this frame and see if it's gonna work. And if it's gonna work, put that housing from the real Glock from here into the real Glock and test it. See how it works. So this is basically it. Thank you for watching. It's gonna be an adventure. I'm excited because it's been in my mind for like at least 5-6 years, and I got many more to go. But this is kind of medium hardness, right? So I'm very excited, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video. It's for free and it works magic on the algorithm. That's the only way I can make something. Life is tough as it is. Till the next video. Bye bye.